And switch.
Here we go. That should work. I don't know why it was.
All right, let me know, guys. Can you hear now? I think maybe the sound is fixed. Let me know. And meanwhile, we will go down to our V stretch. And if Paige or Darlings can let me know if you can hear now, reaching forward on that V stretch. And go to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't crack the egg. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we good now? And shooting those legs up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, standing up for our front stretch kick. We're gonna lift that foot straight up and down. Beautiful. Glad to hear it's good now. All right, we got 10 front stretch kicks. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 shout. Hiya! Switch it up. Hana! Do. Set. Net. Dosit. Yosit. Look up. And you do. Beautiful. Very good. All right, guys. We are going to do 15 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, and 15 leg lifts. Any order you want. 15, 15, and 15. Ready? And go. Push-ups, sit-ups, and leg lifts. All right, and moving on to leg lifts. 1. So on your elbows if you can. Make it a little more challenging. I've got 5 more left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you haven't done, go to your last exercise. I've got push-ups to do, and go. And when you are ready, stand on up. Beautiful. So you've got your sit-ups and your push-ups in and your leg lifts. So we're going to move on. Now, we're going to work on we're going to have some strikes and blocks right now. And what we want to do is also practice a little of our terminology, because you're going to need your terminology for our martial arts challenge in a little while. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to go from our horse stance. Let's start with our palm heel. Now, palm heel it's kind of the funniest word to know in Korean. It's called batong son. And so a strike is a chigi. A kick is a chuggy. And a block is a maki. So we're doing all chiggies now. We won't always say the word chiggy. Gets a little confusing, but we're going to start with that palm heel, batong son, and then you could say chiggy too. We are working from our horse stance this week, driving that power, coming from palm down to palm up. We're going to do 8 of them. So what I'd like you to do is I'll count, and I'd like you to say the word in Korean. Again, one more time, it's batong son. Ready? And 1. So you're going to say batong son. 2. batang son. 3, 4, 5, batang son. 6, 7, 8. Good. Knife hand. Knife hand is sanal. So it'll be sanal chigi. So we know the knife hands, using this part of our hand, we're just going to come here on a little bit of a downward trajectory, like we're coming right down here. Ready? So I'm going to say 1. You're going to say sanal or sanal chigi. Sanal is knife hand, chigi is strike. Ready? 1, sanal. 2, sanal. 3, sanal. 4, 5. Now more power. 6. Now once you get tired doing these, use all your strength. 7 and 8. Sanal chigi. Good. We're going to do our punch. So a punch is jurugi. It kind of sounds like the word for sparring, which is gurugi. This is jurugi. So we're going to drive power out with that punch. And every time I count, you're saying jurugi. Ready? Here we go. 1, jurugi. 2, make sure you're pulling out and punching at the same time. 3, jurugi. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shout. Aya! Good, good. Next up, we will do our ridge hand. Now, we said that the knife hand was sanal, right? S-O-N-N-A-L, sanal. So the other side, or back of the hand, so if this is my knife hand, right? This is my knife hand. The other side, dung. Dung is like the back of the other side. Dung sanal is your ridge hand. So you tuck that thumb, and you're coming here with that ridge hand. Dung sanal. All right, you ready for it? I say 1, you say dung sanal. Here we go. And you're powering through. Using those hips coming through on that. Ready? 1, dung sanal. 2, dung sanal. 3, dung sanal. Pull this hand back as you come. 4, dung sanal. 5, dung sanal. 6, dung sanal. 7, and 8. Shout. Aya! All right, so far we did palm heel, batang son. We did our punch, jurugi. We did our knife hand, sanal, and back of the knife hand, dung sanal, ridge hand. All right, the last 2, elbow strike. We won't say it in Korean because I don't want to go too much. It's a paw cup is your elbow strike, but let's just count because too many words we won't remember them. So we're going to come on our forward elbow. So remember to do that elbow strike. We're going to punch and bend and come forward here. Not turning that wrist or moving it or turning it inward. Palm stays down. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shout. Aya! Beautiful. Now, as black belts will recall, when they do shipsu, the beginning junbi position is called bo jamok. And that means covered fist. Jamok is your fist. Now, if you say may jamok, that's this part, your hammer fist. Right? That's hammer fist. May jamok. Again, I don't want to throw too many words at you, so I'm just going to have you go ahead and count. But if you want to go back and practice these again, you can a little later this week. So May Jamok is hammer time, hammer fist. Ready? You guys just count. Here we go. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Shout. Aya! Beautiful, beautiful. All right, quick review. Palm heel, batang son. Palm heel, batang son. Good. Punch, jurugi, jurugi. Knife hand, sanal, sanal. back side of that, dung, sanal, ridge hand. Good. All right, so we can work on those this week, those 4 words. We also talked about May Jamok is the hammer fist, and puck up is the elbow. All right, beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on our blocks. There's our basic blocks are down, out, up, and in, right? Just from that white belt form. Down, out, up, and in. Now, hopefully you remember that an inward crescent is an on chuggy, right? An inward kicking. On is for in. So we're going to do an on block. Maki is a block. So let's work our inward blocking or on maki. On. Ready? Here we go. We're going to hold out that left hand, raise that right, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And if you recall that outward crescent, do you remember that it's bucket chuggy? Bucket is outward. Okay, so we're going to block out now. Bucket maki is an outer block. Here we go. And 1. Let that hand come around. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it one more time with a lot of power. Now that we've practiced it. Ready? Here we go. And 1, strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do our upper blocks. Ready? 1, other hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That rising upward motion is oleo, so that's an oleo maki. Now, are is going down, so let's do our down block. Ready? Are maki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, good. All right, we're going to do some combinations of those blocks and strikes. So we're going to work, I'll tell you what, we'll add it in with some footwork. We're going to go to our March Madness Challenge right now, and then we'll add some footworks to our blocks and strikes. Now, we've got Team Cobra Kai is in a really strong position right now to win this challenge today, since we've got Cobra Kai in the house. Okay, so what my challenge, I'm going to try one that's a little bit harder. And if we don't quite get the right answer, I'm going to go to challenge B. All right. So, challenge A, I'm going to do, I'll do 2 strikes. And I'm looking to see if you can put in the chat the name in Korean. All right, are you ready? I am gonna do knife hand, ridge hand. All right, so we're gonna come knife hand, and I'm gonna come through ridge hand. Knife, ridge, knife, ridge. All right, so let me know in Korean, knife hand, ridge hand. Put it in the chat box. So we're going to give you a couple seconds to get that in there. Hopefully you got it. And hurry, get it in there, hurry. You got 10 seconds. 10 more seconds for it to appear in the chat box. If not, we're going to have to go to plan B. 10, 9, hurry. I know we have a little bit of a delay. All right, what do we have? All right. All right. Pretty darn good. And that is a correct answer. Team Cobra Kai scores the point. Team Cobra Kai. All right. So, Sonal is S-O-N-N-A-L. And then Dung is like D-E-U-N-G. But Sonal and Sonal, I should say, and Dung Sonal. All right. So I'm just going to do a couple real quick, and then I'll say the answers in a second. So let's say I'm going to do this. I am going to say palm heel, palm, elbow, knife hand combination. And I'm going to have you guess if palm, elbow, knife hand, I'm going to give you choice A would be Sonal Chigi, Palkup Chigi, and An Maki. If you think that's correct, that would be choice A. B, palm, elbow, knife would be Batong Song, Palkup Chigi, and Sonal Chigi. Choice C, if you think palm strike, elbow strike, and knife hand is An Maki, Batong Song Chigi, and Dolio Chuggy. So hopefully you got the correct answer is 2. Batong Song Chigi, Palkup Chigi, and Sonal Chigi. All right, I'm going to do one more. Let's see how you do. I am going to do a down block. If you remember your kicks, front kick and punch. Down block, front kick, punch. I'll give you a second to think what that could be. And I'm going to tell you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that would be Arimaki, down block, up chuggy kick, and Jorugi punch. Hopefully you got that. We're going to do one last one today to work your terminology. I am going to do upper block, roundhouse, and then I'll do an elbow strike. Upper block, roundhouse kick, elbow strike. All right. Give you a couple seconds to think. And I'm going to give you the correct answer. Upper block, rising, Olio Maki, Dolio Chuggy, Palkup Chigi. All right, so that is our upper block, roundhouse, and elbow strike. Beautiful. We're going to move on. Don't worry, I'm not going to tax your brain anymore. No more Korean, or if I throw it in there, just to help you remember a little bit. We're going to do some combos and stances right now. If you have a bag, then go ahead, get in front of the bag. If you don't, let's put, I'm just going to put a marker on the ground. All right. So I'm going to stand in front of the marker in a ready stance. If you have a bag, use the bag. If you can, put a marker, because we want you to kind of work on your distancing. So if you have the bag in front of you, this green cone is going to be my bag. And I'm going to have this right about here. All right. So I'm going to be here in my ready stance, and I'm going to go off on a 45-degree angle on my horse stance, and I'm going to block outward. So if I move to the right, I'm going to block with the opposite hand, or if I move to the left, and vice versa. So I'm moving to the right, and my left hand is going to outer block. Okay, I'm going to do that outer block, and then I'm just going to drive that punch. Then I'm going to come back to the middle. So now I'm going to move to the left, and I'm going to outer block with that right. I'm going to get my horse stance, and then I'm going to drive that punch. Ready? So I'm starting in my ready stance. I'm going to move to my Juchum Sugi horse stance. I'm going to block outward on my Baket Maki and then punch Jurugi. Come back to my Narani Sugi or ready stance. And I'm going to move to the opposite side, blocking out and punch. All right, go ahead and do that about 5 times on each side. Not real fast. You're coming here. Block. Get yourself a nice strong stance. Power through it. Come on back. Right to your ready stance each time. Fade. Try to go in one step. So what you don't want to do is step and then kind of adjusting. Try here to step out right into that horse stance. Block. Punch. Come on back. All right? Go ahead. I'm going to count that as 1 each and 2. Good. On the other side. Block. Punch. Good. 3, outer block, punch. Other side, block, punch. 4, Baket Maki Jurugi. Baket Maki Jurugi. And 5, Baket Maki Jurugi. And go to the other side. Good, good. All right, we're ready? So this time, I'm going to be moving again into that horse stance. And I'm going to come in. I'm going to block. I'll block with my outer hand. So the hand that's on the outside. So now if I step to the right, I'm going to block in with that right hand, my outer hand. And then I'm going to drive my palm heel. Come on back here. And I'm going to step out, blocking in, and drive that palm heel. Good. So we're doing an Anmaki Batong Song Chigi. It's hard to remember that palm heel is just a funky name. All right. So we're going to turn, block, strike. When you go to block, this hand is up, which also can serve to cover. And it also will drive that power in and get this hand ready for that palm heel. Good, I'm on 2, so step, block, palm heel. Good. So we're going to do 5, 3, boom. And 4, 5. Aya. Good. All right, so now we're going to step out and I'm going to step and do a down block. So I'm on that horse stance, but it's a little bit more of an angle. So I'm going to do my down block here, and then from that hip I'm going to do a rising elbow strike. And then I'm going to come to the other side. Now, so my inside hand, in this instance I'm stepping to the left, and my right hand is down blocking, and then that left hand's driving up on the elbow strike. So, the hand you block with, kind of depends on where the strike's coming from. I could be going here, but in this instance, I'm going to go with that inside hand. Down blocking, rising elbow, outside hand, down blocking, rising elbow. So go ahead and do that 5 times. So again, you step on that angle. I'm doing a left hand down block, and my right side's coming on that rising elbow. Now I'm going to step other side, and I'm going to do my down block and elbow strike. Stepping out, down block, elbow. Stepping out, down block, elbow. And 4. And 5. Good, we're going to do just a couple more. Let's do 2 more. So we're going to come out and we're going to do our diamond strike block. So we're going to block and strike at the same time. It's two things in one. I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna block, and knife hand strike. Right? So I'm stepping out. We're gonna get into that horse stance on that angle, that 45-degree angle. So if I'm going to the right, my hands will go out to the right, and that inside hand blocks while my outside hand strikes. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the left. My hands are gonna go to the left, and I'll block, and that outside hand strikes. All right, I'll do it a couple times slow. If you got it down, go ahead and do this. So I'm stepping to the right. I chamber my hands to the right. The hand that's closest is gonna block, right? That makes sense. The closest hand is gonna block, and the hand that's further away is gonna strike. So I'm full extension on that hand. You're strike to get that strike. When I go to the left, I bring my hands to the left, and I'm blocking with my closest hand, which is my right, striking left. All right, so keep doing that. Good. All right, one more we're going to do. So we're gonna come out and let's come on out, and my inside hand is gonna block out, and then I'm gonna take this hand and I'm just gonna come through. We're gonna do a punch, and let's do a punch and elbow. So I'm gonna step to the right, block out, punch, elbow. Good. Step to the left. I'm blocking out. That right hand's gonna block out. I'm gonna drive that punch. I'm gonna come forward on the elbow. Elbow could go to the temple. It could go to the body. All right, stepping out. Block, punch. I forgot what I was doing. Elbow. Other side. Ready? Stepping, block, punch, elbow strike. Other side, ready? Block, punch, elbow, and go. Block, punch, elbow. One more time each side. Stepping to the right, ready? Block, punch, elbow strike. Other side, here we go. Block, punch, elbow. Beautiful. All right, we can put that away. If you need water, you can grab water real quick. We're gonna do a little bit of sparring, and then we're gonna work on our forms. Beautiful. Are you rested? Are you ready? I'll give you 5 more seconds. It's kind of a quick break. All right, so we are going to do round 1 is going to be self-defense sparring. Hands only. So in self-defense sparring, we're working on moving around using our self-defense techniques. We kind of take the rules away, and so you can just move around like pommel punch, and you're gonna cover elbow, uppercut, any kind of strikes you want. Punching, elbow forward, rising elbow, right? Uppercuts, side hammer, down hammer, knife hand, inverted ridge hand, back fist, downward back fist, straight across back fist, side outer hammer. I think you get the idea. Any hand strikes, just moving around, picturing something's coming at you, kind of block it. Pump, punch, good. Move around, yeah, block. Rising elbow, punch, downward hammer. Okay, you guys got it? You got 1 minute. Ready? And go. Punch, elbow, good. Good. Just move around like you would sparring. So just practicing some foot motions, staying light on your feet. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Don't worry, we can add kicks next round, all right? So we're just gonna start boom, boom, boom. We can back fist, boom. We can jump up back fist, drive the punch. Good, good. Uppercut, uppercut, downward elbow, whoa, side hammer. Let's move around, picture your opponent, boom, and hit him hard. Downward elbow, they're down on the ground. Not too much time left. Boom, 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 boom. Good, good. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Get your last wild, strong, boom. Aya! All right, good. Round 2, any kicks, any strikes. So this is self-defense, so that means you could do, for instance, a knee strike. You can't do that in regular Taekwondo sparring because there's rules and there's no knee kicks. But this is no rules, no hard, but no restraints. Just go for it. So any kind of strikes and kicks. Are you ready for it? Go! Boom, boom. Really good thing, someone's coming at you. Get that foot out, give yourself some distance. Drive that punch. Boom, if you're in close, boom. Come with those uppercuts, elbows, knee kick. Though you're on, try not to get too close. You're just, woo, push him back. Oh, come through with that ridge hand. Good, coming at you. Oh, give him a good kick. Follow with a good strike. Boom, boom, boom. Good, good. I like being able to be able to do those back fists. Boom, boom. Drive it, drive it, drive it. Good. Push it back. Good. Follow it up. Nice, nice. 5 seconds, people. 5 seconds. Ah! Boom. They're down on the ground. Ah! And time. I'm picturing an awesome round. It's fun doing that. All right, so now, people, we gotta have some rules. So our rules in that we follow our modified Olympic style Taekwondo sparring. All right, so punching is only to the body, where you would have the chest gear hogu on. Okay. So kicks, no knee kicks because every kick has to be from below the ankle. But just about every other kick you can do. Inward, outward crescent, axe kick, front kick, roundhouse, side kick, spin side kick, jumping front, right? 360 crescent, 360 roundhouse, any of those kicks you can do. Just we got to take out the knee. Now the hands are only using the jamok. Only punches, jorugis. All right, you ready? So round 1, hands and feet. Modified Olympic style sparring. Ready? Go. Good. Punch. Good. Just drive with those punches. Use that footwork now. So now it's a little bit more of a game. Less of self-defense. So you can use a little bit of footwork. It's a little fun. Just trying to score those points. Good. Good. I think it's hard after you do knee kicks. You want to do more. Boom. Right, work that footwork too. Tap. Boom. Ah. Sa. keep going, keep going. I know the darlings miss our sparring class. We'll get it back. So. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, I think we have time for one more round. One more round of sparring. Beautiful. So in this round, you're gonna be defense, and then I'll tell you when to go on offense. So when you're on defense, you're just kind of blocking, moving away, and then throwing a kick. Kind of blocking, waiting for the kicks to come in, and kind of countering. When you're on offense, you're just going for it. All right, so we're starting on defense. So ready? Go. So kicks are coming at you. Good. Just kind of fade away, throw your kick. Good. Move out of the way, move out of the way, and then you can come in on your kick. You're here, blocking, blocking, covering, cover, cover, cover. Come in on your kick. Waiting for the kick, waiting for it, blocking, blocking, block, out of the way. Now come in. Good. Coming in, they're coming in, just spin around. Good. Fade away, come through on your axe. Good. Coming with a roundhouse, spin around and side kick. They're coming non-stop at you, you're blocking, just get that foot up, cover, cover, boom, and then come in on your kick. All right, now go on the offense. Offense, you're coming at them, go, boom, boom, boom. Keep going, side. You're the one, you're the aggressor. Good. You got a lot of points to score. Boom. Get them all in there. Get them all in there. Boom, boom. Clydesdale, jump spin side kicks. Go, go, go. Hit them hard. Hit them lots of times. Boom, go, go, go. Boom. Good. Let's go. Switch, switch. Boom, up. Switch it up. They don't know what's coming at them. Boom. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, beautiful. Get water, and then we're going to work some forms. Paige, I'm sorry, I'm blanking right now. I think you're doing no pay, not choreo show. But can you remind me which one you're doing, please? I think no pay. And I know, Bob and Billy, your high form is Quebec right now, so we're working on our Kukiwan form. All right, so I will start with the darlings. So we are going to go, we are going to do Quebec, and then we'll do no pay. And if you guys have any other requests, like your phase form, Paige, if you have any requests, let me know. If you don't want me to do no pay and you prefer one or two other forms, let me know also. Bob and Billy, I'll do Quebec, but if you have other requests, let me know. All right, so Quebec, and again, I'm sorry if I'm going opposite than you. So you're gonna turn to the left and you come into that nice, good cat stance. Those hands are out in front of you. Good. With that right foot, you're gonna front kick and 2 punches. Punch, punch. Then you're gonna turn the other side, block down, front kick, punch, punch. You're gonna get that diamond strike in, right to the front, that diamond strike. Bend that elbow as you come around, drive that left punch. Bend that elbow, drive that punch. One more time, bend that elbow. The left hand is punching and shout. Good. Bring your hands to your right side, knuckle to knuckle. Now turn to 70, and you're gonna do that C block. You're in a back stance. From your right hip, drive that uppercut. From your left side, punch. Then you're gonna chamber up for your side kick, throw your side kick out there, and elbow strike. At this point, your hands, you're facing the back of the room. As you bring your left foot in, change those hands up, and again, C block, uppercut, drive the punch. Then you're gonna come for your side kick, elbow in your front stance. Bring that right foot back. So a lot of times people get messed up with this move. So from here, the right foot steps back. So now you're in the center. You raise those hands up, and left foot's in front, and you do your diamond strike. I'm sorry, double knife hand. So from your elbow, chamber up, double knife hand. You're gonna press, right hand, spear hand. Turning towards the front, cover. All right, then turning counterclockwise, that left hand comes out, and you're gonna back fist in a back stance, step forward with your right hand and punch. Drop your right hand as you come around, scissors block, rear leg, right foot, front kick, double punch. Now you're gonna turn now, scissors block, that left foot's in back, left foot front kick, punch, left, right, and then you return. That is tip back. I'm gonna see if we have something other than no pay. All right. So yeah, no pay. It's just kind of getting the getting those angles and everything. So your best idea is to put something. I'm gonna put actually this cone in front of me, right in the middle of the room. And if you have something, it could be a piece of paper, it doesn't matter, something that goes in front of you, and you're gonna go about like at the school a square's length, about a length back. I have it a little bit shorter right now. Good. You start with your feet together, hands cross, step out with your left foot, and your hands come out. You're gonna chamber left hand up, turn to your left in a back stance, and single knife hand down. Now, adjust your feet, a back stance, left foot's back, and block with your right hand. Short punch, good. Now from here, bring your left foot up, but turn your feet on a 45-degree angle. So from this cone, I'm on this angle. My hands are out here and they pull back. Walk with your left foot, walk with the right, tuck. Now when I turn so I'm facing on that angle again. So I was here, when I jump back, I turn here, so my hip is facing that angle, and I do a single knife hand strike, and I step forward and punch, punch. Now when I turn around, now I'm not on the angle. So, you see, I'm facing this way now, I'm facing the wall. So let me go back. I started here, and I went sideways, I went on an angle, now I'm back to this motion. So I turn around, I'm right here. I have my hands straight out, and I pull back. And I take a step, left, right, I'm straight ahead. Now I go back on the angle again. And it's a right knife hand. I step forward the left foot, and I punch left, right. Now this is my stack of boards, right? So now I wind up, situate myself so I'm right on top of them, and I break those boards. My weight, shift your weight to your right foot so you can jump back with that left and block, or excuse me, strike, low strike, and then you're gonna do the knife hand, punch, punch. Pull back to your left foot. I'm turning sideways, and I'm gonna come out on that C block. Now I'm gonna turn to my right foot, and I'm facing the right. Come out in that front stance, and I do my C block again, C strike. Step back with the left foot. This time, I raise my right knee up, and I land in a back stance, and I am shifting my weight back, but I'm coming here on the C block. My boards are right in front of me, right? Retreating, my right, left foot, it's a crossing knife hand. So this is my chamber, and it comes out. Then I step back, I do another crossing knife hand. So my left hand's high, and my left hand comes out. And then I drive my punch into a front stance. And I return. All right. That is no pay. Any other requests? I'm looking, nothing from the Dowlings. That looks like the only request from Paige. All right. If there's nothing else, I'll just go through our announcements. So finish up. If you're in the middle of a form, go ahead and finish your form up. I'll put my stuff away here. Beautiful. All righty. Nice. All right, guys. So let's see what I need to tell you today. We are having a bow staff seminar. So that is going to be Saturday, March 20th. Now we're going to do 2 of them. At 10:30, we're calling it like a family seminar, ages 8 through adult. That would be geared towards the younger, more inexperienced bow staff. At noon is ages 11 through adult. So, Paige, if you're comfortable coming in, I'd love to have you come to that Saturday, March 20th at noon. Maybe the Dowlings want to become bowers. So, again, in person at the school, March 20th at noon is for ages 11 through adult. And the flyer came through on that. We are on courtesy. We are on week 8. Week 8 courtesy is, our drum roll, is helping someone that needs help without having them have to ask first. So kind of simple things like you see someone, maybe your mom or dad or someone walking in the door, their hands are full, and you don't, Diana, just watch them as they walk in the door and fumble trying to get in the door, right? You run and you open that door for them. Pretty simple, right? Opening the door. And it could be for someone else too, that you see someone needs something, like they drop something, pick it up for them. So just helping someone out before they ask you, hey, can you get the door? Hey, I need help with this. Just go ahead. You see a need, help them out. So that's our week 8, it's the last week of our courtesy, and we'd like to get those courtesy sheets in next week. All right, so Cobra Kai scored a point today, which is awesome. And it's starting to heat up. I'm starting to hear what some of the students are going to do, and it's pretty darn fun. We have a couple entries already on our private Facebook page, so that's cool. But I'm hearing some fun ideas, some fun like kind of baking projects, skits, obstacle courses, things like that. Every time you come to class, you're in a point for you and your team. But the only thing that is just for your team are the in-class challenges like we did today. Everything else is team and yourself. So we're going to have a lot of fun. The bow staff seminar will also count. And people are making weapons. We got some fun ideas. We've had, while the snow was still here, we've had our first martial arts snowman. So very cool. All right, guys, I think that's it. March is looking awesome, and we're gonna keep going strong. So let's bow out, and I'm gonna hear Billy's beautiful job in my mind, facing the flag, saluting the flag, and facing here and bowing. All right, guys, you're awesome. Thanks for a fun class, and we will see you soon. Have a good week, and we'll see you at the school, or we'll see you on Zoom or some kind of class. All right, guys, have a good evening. All right, thanks, Paige.